Greetings. My name is Derek Brown, and I am the Technical Director at Tickles. Today we're going to take you through a quick overview of Tickles, why we're different, what is Marketing Pro. We're going to talk about websites and landing pages. We're just kind of going to talk about Tickles and marketing our system and why marketing our system is probably a little bit easier. And hopefully you'll get some great information out of this video broadcast and be able to apply it to your own business, or hopefully you'll step on over and take a look at Tickles and join in our business. So one of the things that you can take a look at, if there's a section that you want to go to view instead of going through the whole video, in the descriptions part of this video here, I'm going to put some links that you can click that will go straight to that section, and we'll talk about the sections in the next video. So hold on to your seats and let's take off. All right, so we are going to start off with who we are, move on to why we are different. We are going to talk about our 4 marketing centers that you have available to you to market with your Tickles business. And we are going to add information about our sexuality coach certification. After that, we're going to talk about Marketing Pro. Now, that's a level that you can join Tickles as. You can join us as a regular consultant, or you can add the Marketing Pro piece to your business, and we'll talk about that. After that, we'll kind of leave Tickles, and we're going to talk about marketing a adult romance business. We're going to talk about website and landing pages, your titles, descriptions, content, and localization, verifying with search engines, submitting to directories, writing press releases, and a little bit about Facebook marketing. So we've got a lot to cover there. This will probably be pretty long. So like I said, in the description area, I will put some links that will take you directly to specific chapters if you want to skip around and learn specific things about Tickles or about marketing the adult romance business. So let's get started. Okay. So let's start off with talking about who we are and why we are different. So who we are is simple. We're an adult romance home party plan company, as well as a sex education company. We are a group of open-minded entrepreneurs who were not satisfied with the vanilla, so to speak, adult romance companies. So we embarked upon a journey to create a truly open, truly quality, for the consultant and the customer, sexuality company. Why we are different, there's quite a few ways that we're different that you'll see as you go through a little bit more of this video, but to focus on a few, I can tell you we're not the only company who allows all genders. There are some companies out there who are stating that they are. However, there are a few companies that allow all genders, and we are one of them. But we do feel that we're the best one. We feel we provide the most choices for men and the most choices for the LGBT community, as well as higher quality, body safe, and unique products for women, men, and all genders. We are truly invested in fully training you to be the best authority on sexual enhancement in the business. 9 times out of 10, you'll be initially trained by the CEO herself. You'll definitely have your first training with the CEO, and you may have additional trainings. You're always available. You're always able to contact the CEO. You'll have her email. You'll have her Facebook, you'll have her cell phone number, as well as myself, the technical director, for any marketing, for any social media, for any technical issues at all. You'll have my direct contact. We're truly invested in providing you with the opportunities that will allow you to take your business to the next level. And we'll talk about sexuality coach certification a little bit later, but that is why we have created our connection with Dr. Rachael Institute. We are most definitely the only company with a dedicated BDSM display. You'll have your own BDSM website, and it will not be your shades of gray, little foo-foo style BDSM stuff. It will be true BDSM. We are the only company that gives you the ability to offer over 20,000 choices of lingerie in all sizes. We are one of very few companies who allow you to embark on other businesses other than ours, as long as there's no conflict of interest. And we are the only company that not only allows you to have other businesses, but we've also put provisions in place that help you market those other businesses within your Intimate Tickles business. So you'll have the ability to put your outside business links on your marketing center. If you become Sexuality Coach certified, you'll actually have a specific Sexuality Coach landing page that will market that business for you, along with your Intimate Tickles business. We feel like if you have that presence of mind and that organization and that drive to really build this business and others, that we should help and not hinder you to branch out and do those kind of things. So that's who we are, and those are a few of our differences. So we will move on. Okay, so let's talk about your 4 business centers of your Intimate Tickles business. As discussed before, one of our differences is our selection of products and our decision to separate our categories to give you the option to market all, a few, or just a selection of our offerings. So you'll have, if you join Intimate Tickles, you'll have your general shopping center, we call it, and that's basically the shopping center that you get with any of the other adult romance companies. That is located at intimatetickles.shop, and you can see our homepage here of our general marketing center, and your marketing center, should you join Intimate Tickles, will be your business name.intimatetickles.shop. And again, that's pretty much just your regular kind of products, pretty much all the products that you see in any of your other adult romance businesses. You've got your vibrators, you've got your dildos, you've got your lotions and your potions and so on. Next, we're going to give you our dedicated BDSM line, and that is kinkycorner.shop. Again, your URL will be your business name.kinkycorner.shop. And as we scroll through, you'll see the slideshows that you'll have at the top. And as we come down, you've got a bit more kind of BDSM style products. Next, we've got our powder room. Now, our powder room was designed so that you would be able to do more conventions. You would be able to bring your powder room to any of the conventions, set up a booth, show your powder room, your lotions and your potions, and not have to worry about kids walking around and that kind of thing. But when the adults come up to your table, they're looking at the lotions and potions, you can then kind of fold in the fact that you also have toys and a bit more products than the lotions and potions. But this allows you to have that site and that product line to go to these conventions, as well as do spa only parties for those that don't want to have a party with all the toys and stuff. You can do spa only parties, and again, you're able to fold into some of those customers that might come to the spa only parties that you have a sex toy party line that you have to offer. So that is the powder room. Next, we go to Simply Naked, and that is your lingerie line. And on site, we have about 600 products, from lingerie, chemise, corsets, and then you have the ability to offer catalogs to your customers where they can choose from 20,000 plus products. Again, all sizes. So you have an extensive lingerie line to offer. So there's your 4 shopping centers: intimatetickles.shop, kinkycorner.shop, thepowderroom.shop, and simplynaked.shop. Let's talk about some of your business tools and our dedicated directories. Your marketing center at intimatetickles.net, your business name.intimatetickles.net, is completely separated from our corporate site. This gives your site, the upgraded chance to optimize on its own. So when someone searches for adult romance party or bachelorette party or sex toy party in your area, instead of the corporate site coming up, we want your site to come up. So separating it from our corporate site gives us the added ability to optimize for you with localization, with custom content, with search engine verification. And that brings us to 2, which gives you the ability to connect your own domain name, not just getting a domain name and redirecting it to your actual site URL, but connecting your domain name so that it's actually your domain name, which then gives you the ability to verify with search engines, add Google Analytics, and a whole other array of things for optimizing your site. Beyond that, we've worked very hard on our back end and we continue to work on that back end to make our business back end a space not only to conduct your business, but also a space to learn and grow. Videos, documents, extensive training. Our back office, we've also built a dedicated consultant directory and an additional directory for our marketing pros. So you've got the adult romance consultant finder, where we market this for customers to find a consultant in their area. And then for our marketing pro folks, we've also created another dedicated directory and we market this directory again for customers to find consultants in their area. And we have a few directories such as sexeducation.wiki, the party plan company, that our marketing pro consultants automatically get a listing in those areas as well. Again, one of our huge differences is our marketing, and we're very dedicated to making sure that when someone searches for an adult romance consultant or a sex toy party, that they find you and you get that business. Sexuality Coach Certification. This is one of our add-ons that we offer our consultants to be able to become Sexuality Coach Certified, a boost to your business and a business on its own. Now, you can always become Sexuality Coach Certified. We don't want to give you the impression that this is an Intimate Tickles only offering. You can always go out to Dr. Rachael and a slew of other spaces to become Sexuality Coach Certified. What we have done at Intimate Tickles, however, is to secure a significant tuition discount for you. Plus, if you decide to become Sexuality Coach Certified as an Intimate Tickles consultant, we will waive your monthly fee while you are a student. We want to give you every advantage we can to take advantage of this awesome opportunity to boost your new career. Sexuality Coach Certification, we've seen continuous reports that it increases sales and recruitment due to the quick realization from customers that they're speaking to an expert. So this is a great boost to your adult romance company if it's something that you want to advance to an actual career. What we also do when you become Sexuality Coach Certified with us is that on your marketing center, you get a new menu item, and that's Sexuality Coach. So as customers may come for an adult romance party, they may see this Sexuality Coach menu item. They may go to this page, take a look at your Sexuality Coach certification options, and that may be something that they want to do personally, add to their party, what have you. But you have a full Sexuality Coach certification page, and on your About Me page, when you're Sexuality Coach Certified, it adds our dedicated Sexuality Coach Certification badge. So again, we're trying to help you with that business. It's a great thing that you've gone and taken the time and the opportunity to become certified. So we want to make sure that we're helping to push that business as well. And again, that's a great addition to your adult romance business, and it's also a standalone business on its own. So that's our Sexuality Coach Certification offering. Marketing Pro Consultants. So when you join Intimate Tickles, you have the ability or the choice to join as a regular adult romance consultant, or you can add the Marketing Pro piece to your business. Marketing Pro is a consultant level that offers our consultants the ability to set up their website marketing and visibility at a higher level. Marketing Pro consultants receive additional training and tools to push their marketing sites to the first page of the search engines as quickly as possible and sustain that. You'll get additional video class training in social media and image creation, inclusion in an adult romance directory at sexeducation.wiki. So here's sexeducation.wiki, and they have an adult romance consultant directory. So you'll get a listing in here pretty much automatically. You just click to turn it on, and you'll have that directory listing, as well as at party plan companies in their location section. And this is one of our sites that we market, but in the location directories, our Marketing Pro consultants have a listing here as well. So you'll have the addition of what we call the Purple Power menu, where you'll be able to verify your site with the search engines right from here. You'll be able to add analytics. You'll be able to manage those listings at sexeducation.wiki, as well as the adult romance party. Again, you'll have a bit more of the video education on social media and on image creation, and you'll have the ability to blog. So blogging and auto blogging, you'll have access to the back end of your marketing site. You'll be able to write your own articles, as well as push articles from blogs you like automatically to your marketing center, which keeps your marketing center alive. The other addition to our Marketing Pro is that those articles that get written will start to become automatically pushed to your social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and those kind of things push up your visibility in the search engines. So you'll have an additional directory listing and an enhanced adult consultant finder. That's adultromance.party. The ability to blog and auto blog. The ability to connect, not redirect, but connect a root domain name to your marketing site. You'll have the ability to verify your search engines and add Google Analytics, and many more additional marketing landing pages. So you'll have marketing landing pages that we'll talk about in our landing page section. So it's not that much. I believe it's $8 more a year, or $8 more a month to become a Marketing Pro user, and it really enhances your ability to raise your visibility in search engine search. So that is our Marketing Pro program. I feel like, in full disclosure, we definitely need to talk about websites and landing pages and the challenges that will come your way with marketing the adult romance business. In any industry in today's world, you have to have at least a landing page for your business. Your customers are looking for you online, and period. They're looking for you online. So at Intimate Tickles, we've provided our consultants with 3 PG marketing landing pages, because you can't just, especially on Facebook, you can't just go on there and say, come have a sex toy party and come to my site. They'll look at your site and they'll say, they're selling sex toys. Nope, go away. And they're not going to approve that ad. So we've created 3 PG marketing landing pages for you to use to help you market your business, and Marketing Pro consultants get 9 landing pages. We've also created a dedicated sexuality coach landing page for our consultants who become certified through the Dr. Rachael Institute. All you have to do is turn it on. Then you can write your own About Me content, upload your own profile image, and push it out to the world. You get your URL. You can create a short URL. If you have your own domain name, then that URL is going to come off your domain name. So here are the 3 here for our regular, that we create for our normal consultants. And you can see that they're very kind of tasteful and regular. And then what we want our customers to do is to fill out that form and contact you, and then, quote unquote, look behind the curtain. So that's a talk about our websites and some of the tools that we give you so that you can market this business, which sometimes becomes a little difficult to push out there. Now, talking about your own business, if you've heard this for the first time somehow and you do need to go out and build a landing pages, we had some landing page examples on the other slide if you want to back up a bit, but some things to keep in mind as you're building your landing page. 1, your title. Make sure you add your search keywords and your location keywords to the title of your page. You'll notice in the title of our landing pages, we have adult romance parties, which is our keyword, and we have Hopkins, South Carolina, which is our location. So now the search engines, when they see that right from the beginning, right from the title and right from the description, they're going to know adult romance party. In the description is sex toy party. You can't see that from here. That's in the code. And where is this person at? So when someone in your area searches for you, the search engines can pull up from their index and they can show your system. Schema. You may have to look up schema, and it's just type what is schema in your Google, and you'll find out in the search engines they have a thing called schema. It's in the code where you can push out yourself and who you are. You're a local business. You do adult romance parties, bachelorette parties, and such and so forth. Your exact location, longitude, latitude. We've got some references to Wikipedia pages in there for sex toy party and home party plan and these kind of things. So we're referencing outside sources to give more power to our page, and those schemas are built in to our landing pages and into our marketing site at Intimate Tickles. Your H tags are kind of like chapters in a book. So an H1 may be the title of that book, and H2 may be the title of the chapters in the book, and H3 may be the sub-chapters within the chapters in that book. And you want to make sure that you set those up correctly so that the search engines can walk through those H tags and know what your page is about, what the sub-source of your page is about. Again, we've got those built into our landing pages and our websites. So with the H tags within the content, you want to make sure you add headings like book chapters, starting your first chapter with H1 headings, following from there with H2s, H3s, etc. You want to make sure a call to action, either a call me phone number or a contact form, is above the fold. Above the fold means first in view when a user calls up your website, both on desktop and on mobile. And on mobile, you probably should have a call now button. So you can see on our sites, the first thing you see is book a party. That's our top-end contact form, and in our mobile sections of those, above that form is a button to call now. You want to write fresh content, especially if you're doing your own website. You want to write some fresh content if the website is more than one page. If it's just a landing page, you want to make sure you get content in that landing page. So if you scroll down, you can see we've got some good content coming next. We've got contact me information, more good content, more good content. We even fold the content in to make sure we can fit more content onto a page without making it too long. So we're working on making sure that our search engines can read all this content and they can see what we're all about. At Enema Tickles, we give our marketing pro consultants the ability to blog and auto blog. So that's going to give you the ability to push fresh content all the time, updating that fresh content. The search engines are going to come back and they're going to look often because they know your site keeps updating itself once a week, once every couple of days, however often you decide to write those articles. So that's a good thing. Next, in the article writing genre, you want to make sure to keep things PG, right? You want to make sure that your images are there because, you know, we're pulling them in with some of these images. We're keeping them fascinated. We're keeping them engaged. But you want to make sure that they're PG. You know, they have just a slight amount of sexuality, so to speak, in our business. So you can see, you know, our images are very coupley. They're very just pretty and not I guess vulgar, I guess, in there. Our others, we have our other landing pages here. You can see the top section in this one is it's just got that little edge to it, but it's nowhere near over the edge. So you want to make sure that those images that you use are pretty and not over the edge for anything. Keep it PG. I'll go ahead and read through this. In fact, you may want to have two landing pages or a website and a landing page, which is what we have. We have websites and then we have our landing pages. On one, you say what you need to say to assist your customer, to let them know what you do, to let them know what they're in for. On the other one, you just say enough. Then you give the potential customer the ability to peek behind the curtain. This is especially true with Facebook and Google, and this is why Enema Tickles supplies our consultants with dedicated toned-down landing pages for your social media and Google marketing. The next thing is to edit your images. I see it all the time where people upload an image that's like 5,000 by 4,000, and then within the site they bring it down to 800 by 600. Well, your browser still has to download that huge image, and that's going to make your site slower, and it's not good for optimization. So don't upload an image with high resolution, and make the websites, make it your image the size of the page, the size of the image that you're going to show. What you need to understand is that the browser still has to download the heavy image, even though it is only displaying it as a smaller image. This causes load time, and the search engines just flat out don't like it. Keep things standard. Newbies have a tendency to enjoy flash and bounce and sparkles and sound and no homepage button. Like, people are supposed to know that the logo is the homepage button. Don't do it. Like I said, add a homepage button. I see that all the time. And even though I know that the logo is probably going to take me back to the homepage, people are searching around, they're getting frustrated, they're going away. So don't do it. So I touched on this a little earlier. Titles, descriptions, content localizations. Now we're going to take a bit of a closer look. When I talk about titles, I'm talking about the browser title, not the title on the page, but what you see in typically you'll see it in the tab, and what it is code behind the scenes. If you can expand this, you can see by meta properties here that show the title, Florida in-home sex toy parties by this consultant of Jacksonville. And you can see my description down below with your meta name, description, content. Intimate Tickles are Florida's hottest in-home parties, specializing in romance enhancement products. Book a party, shop online, join the team. So when I talk about titles, I'm talking about that browser title. This is something that you have to go further into the web builder to find and edit. By default, the web builder will take the title of the page and the first few characters of your content and make this your site title and description. 9 times out of 10, it's not the most optimal description or title that you want. So you want to be able to make that title more unique, a little different, add your keywords, add your location, same with the description. Our Intimate Tickle sites access our consultants' database to gather information about our consultants and enter that information into these spaces where the search engines can see them. Most importantly, keyword and location. In your content, you want to decide what your most important target keyword is. A target keyword is a word and or phrase you feel most people will type into a search engine when they're looking for you. For us, it's adult romance party, sex toy party, host a party. You need to fold these keywords into your content. Try to use, as long as the content continues to make sense, try to use 1 or more keywords in each paragraph. Now, go back to them and make a few changes. Leave one regular, make the next bold, make the next italic, make the next bold italic, makes the next underlined. That puts direct emphasis on your focus, and the search engines will take notice of that. Search engine verification. Not sure why, but this seems to me to be the one that's most often overlooked. It's one of the quickest ways to get the search engines to come and take a look, index your pages, and get you on the road to search engine visibility. The problem is, you may and probably don't have access to your website server or homepage code, and it has to be a root URL. It can't be a subdomain. It can't be an ad directory. So it has to be a root URL, which is why we give our Marketing Pro consultants the ability to connect a URL, making it the root URL. Not a redirect, but making it the root URL. So other companies give you a subdomain to market. Well, not all of them. Some don't give you a marketing website at all, but some actually optimize, usually around page 2, but they do optimize. They do get search engine optimized. The problem is you can't get into them and add verification or analytics code, and it usually doesn't work with a subdomain. So with their subdomain, you can of course purchase your own domain name, but you then have to redirect that domain to your actual subdomain. This is fine for the regular customer. They type in your domain name, yyyy.com, then the browser sees what they actually want and sends them to xxx.yyyy.com, and they're at your site. Some folks notice that. I personally am wary when I type in one URL and end up at another URL. I want to double check and make sure I haven't been hijacked. Most people don't notice it. The search engines definitely notice it and typically won't index it as YYY. They may index it as the subdomain, as the xxx.yyyy, but that kind of defeats the purpose. So that's why here at Intimate Tickles we have a system that allows you to connect a root domain to your marketing site. Now that's Marketing Pro members only, and we just feel like the Marketing Pro members are serious, a little more serious, and they're probably trying to make this a career. And it's a little bit of script and programming, so we add this to our Marketing Pro members only. And what this means is that your customers and the search engine see a seamless and safe browser experience. Everyone's happy, optimization is easier, and now you can verify and add your analytics. All right, that's all that difficult stuff out of the way. Now this is a little bit more generic. It's a little more about anything that you're doing, Intimate Tickles, what other company you might be with. You need to do these items to help you optimize in the search engines and to be noticed and visible. Directories. Backlinks is no longer a huge high priority. It used to be where, you get a bunch of backlinks from different places and it really, helped you get there on the first page. So it's not a high priority, but it's still, one of those top 10 lists for optimizations. So beyond optimization, the simple fact is that you want to be wherever your customers might browse, right? So take a day or so and get yourself listed in the major directories. My at least recommendations are Google My Business, Merchant Circle, Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Super Pages, Yellow Book, City Search, Local, Foursquare, Super Pages, Easy Local, Manta, eLocal, City Squares. You can get a more comprehensive list, like a list of 50. Just do a search on Google for top 50 free business submission websites, and you'll get that information. Next, we talk about press releases, and people don't think about press releases that much, but press release is an easy way to get yourself out there, and it's pretty inexpensive at most places. But you need to learn how to write that press release. There's a whole lot of different websites that will show you the structure of a press release, and you need to write it correctly. It's kind of an art. It gets your article, and to get your article into the most hands, it has to be formatted correctly. It has to somehow not be self-serving. It has to come off as news. There's always something you can write about as news and submit a press release. The opening of your new business. Local pages love local news like this. And a woman-owned new business, they're always searching for that kind of stuff. So check out PR Newswire, PR Web, Newswire, PR.com, 1-888 Press Release, Express Press Release Distribution. And there's a great article at Score, which I think it's a small business type of space, and they have a great article there, Press Release Works, what to do after you write your pitch. So check that out and write yourself a press release. Facebook's nasty. Facebook's a little difficult for our business. You really have to work at it to get a boost. I like boosts. To get a boost approved. I love Facebook boosting. Again, you have to get yourself prepared. Create a page that's a bit generic. Make it about families or relationships, things to do or something like that. Drop a few posts into that page relevant to the subject you chose, and make sure you have a PG landing page ready. Now it's time to post some sex coach or bachelorette party or girls night out content and see what kind of traction you can get. At first there will be little. You want to drop a post introducing your business. Go ahead and boost that right away. Here you're looking for likes and follows rather than clicks. Once you have over 100 likes, you now have access to a more comprehensive analytics section. They call it Insights at Facebook. And you are now reaching more folks. So now it's time to post some different subjects, different images, different videos, and analyze them before you do a post. You can see here I've got 78 people reached. I've got 186 people reached on these different articles. Your Insights page is where you're going to check out what's going on with your posts. How many has your post reached? How many have engaged? How many have been shared? When you see a post with a good amount of yellow and a good amount of pink, you want to boost that post, or you might want to boost that post. You take a look at what that post was and how risque it is. But if it's nice and low key, you probably want to boost that post. When you're boosting the post, you have the ability, this is what I love about Facebook posts, to get wicked targeted, right? Women, men, or both. Which do you want? What age group? What are their interests? Where do they live? And even more than that. This post I did here was set up for women age 18 to 65 who live in South Carolina. So for $10, I can spend $1 a day for 10 days, and I can reach 210 to 1,300 people per day. And that's just awesome stuff. So that's Facebook and Facebook Boosts. You should definitely take a look into that. That's a little bit about Intimate Tickles and what we do to help. We do a lot of courses on Facebook boosting, Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, and things like that to help you push that out there. So I hope this was informative. I hope you learned something about marketing adult romance business and about Intimate Tickles. And we encourage you to come check us out and give us a call or fill out a form for a quick interview, which that's basically not really an interview, but it's something that we like to do to talk to you, kind of to tell you what you're in for, what we offer, making sure this is for you and we're for you. You're for us and we're for you type of thing. But thanks for joining, and Hey, have a great summer.